I think it's beautiful.
Why would you think some animal getting its guts eaten while it's still alive is beautiful?
Because, to me, it's a sign.
Of what?
God's justice.
I don't understand.
You see, the devil put the aphid, the hornworm, and the caterpillar on the God-fearing man's land. Our Lord up in heaven, he created us in his image. And he gave us the ability to tame the land, to harvest the land. And he even gave us the cursed children of Ham to aid us on our mission so that we might be fruitful, so that we might bring him glory. But then the devil made these things, the aphid, the hornworm, as a pestilence upon us, to remind us that if we let down our guard for even a single moment, that even the Lord's kind graces could not protect us from him. But then, I believe, God heard our pleas for help and beaten back these insidious minions of the devil. And so, he gave us the hornet, not just to aid us, but to do so in a way that showed the devil just how horrible our Lord's justice could be. To put fear in the devil's heart when he even thinks about placing these burdens upon his children, your mother, your sister, you, me. God says to the devil, I will not simply push your agents back. No, I will tear apart their insides, make them suffer until their very last breath, put terror in their hearts, and by extension yours, by delivering a death as precognitive as it is inevitable, as painful as it is horrible, the worst kind of death, the Lord's brand of death. So you see, the hornet, if you think about it, ought to be revered. It's not a pest. It's not ornery. It's one of God's little winged angels. Still, we can't have his little angels stinging our guests on their way into the house, so get it down.
Sir?
Get it down. Let me ask you a question, Daniel.
Sir?
Why'd you go up there and grab that hornet's nest?
Because you told me to.
I told you to get it down. I didn't tell you to use your hands. You could have grabbed a stick. You could have thrown a rock.
I hadn't really thought of that.
And of course you didn't, because you haven't been put in enough situations where you would. When a situation presents itself, you've got to adapt to it. To get the things you want, you've got to be industrious. The thing I wanted most in this world was to make those boys suffer, to ruin their lives. Now, if I were a simple man, I would have let our quarrel come to its expected conclusion when we left school, but I was not a simple man, no. I was industrious. I knew that in order to get what I wanted, to have them left with the same kind of scars on their minds and in their hearts that their deeds left on mine, I had to wait until they had things valuable enough that losing them would really stick in their craw. It took real industriousness to get them all good, and did I ever? That's what I'm trying to teach you.
But I don't want the same things as you do, sir.
It doesn't matter. You're 12 years old, Daniel. I need to be able to trust you with real responsibility. Whatever you use this knowledge for is up to you to decide, but you need to get the knowledge. And you need to get action. When I was your age, my father would send us out into the woods on errands across 3 counties. Errands that took days. I'm not wholly confident you'd even make it home from the general store in town in one piece. And there are no alligators here like there are in Louisiana.
You're punishing me for not being as physical as you, sir, but...
Physicality has nothing to do with it. Ingenuity's got everything to do with it. Even your sister knows that. She's younger than you.
By 5 minutes.
Point is, a man's station in this world is determined by his value, and I am trying to help you get some. Because right now, boy, you are downright worthless.
You don't mean that.
I most certainly do. Any one of my niggas is worth more than you. Hell, if I lost one of them, it'd have a bigger impact on my day than if you disappeared off the face of the earth tomorrow. And that fact doesn't sit right with me one bit. But we can fix this. If it means the end of me, I will make sure you've got the sand to survive in this world, boy.